back side, you can't see where my needle is, but there it is. So we're gonna secure the top corner here, just like that. I'm gonna flip it around so that I can work down the side. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to pull up just the front part of that next stitch and go into the next side here. And we want to make sure that we're keeping everything even, so that as I'm working it's not like creeping up or creeping down. So just keep it nice and in the same exact position. So we're just going to sew that pocket on using the top half of those stitches, and make sure that you remain as consistent as possible with your sewing to make sure that the inside of the pocket like doesn't go whoop, 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 back and forth, back and forth. So just try to remain as consistent as possible.
Boy, she makes
Now
that
we're going
look
to just sew
easy.
around the entire opening here until we get to the other side, and then we'll fasten it off and we will be completely finished. Oops. Hook down. Alright. When I get to the bottom here, okay, 2, 4, I need to make sure that this is a little bit up higher. Now when I get to the bottom, I like to go back and forth between these bottom stitches. Turn it sideways now, so we've got 2, 4, and this is 5. What I like to do is I like to go into the bottom stitch, and as long as you're sewing this fine, it doesn't matter, but I like to make sure that I'm following the same line all the way across, and then I go in and out and pull that, and then I'll make sure that I'm going into the same stitch here. So I'm going to go, or the same row, I mean, to make sure that I'm keeping that consistency. And then I go in and out. Next one, right here. I'm going to go in and out. Go into the next few stitches, in and out, and then we're ready to go back up the other side. So it's not too difficult to place these pockets. It's not exactly the most fun thing in the world, but it's not too hard either. So we'll just make sure that we're grabbing just the top part of these stitches that are on the actual house coat itself. And that's how we get it to not show on the other side. Is that we're just using these top stitches, or the top part of those stitches, instead of going all the way through the fabric. And you'll want to make sure that you watch the top of your pocket to make sure that that's consistent as well. You don't want the top of your pocket to be 2 rows different, you know. Just a little wonk factor.
I didn't give her credit because I just want this pocket part. It looks like nicer than mine.
You're so close.